We're here at Castlefest. I'm here with 2 members of Lyoness. How are you doing?
Yeah, great. How are you?
I'm good. You guys have just played. How was that for you?
It was good.
Really good.
Yeah, it was a good show. It's like the band has only been a band since about March time, so we're kind of like still finding our feet with it. I think this is show number 9.
9, I think. Yeah.
So the band's still quite new for what it is. Everyone's played in different bands before, but is kind of this incarnation of Lyoness. It's still relatively early days, but no, it's fun. It was a good show, good crowd.
Do you like the early stages of a new band, or do you just want to like?
I find it incredibly infuriating. Not for any other reason than like I'm a bit of a perfectionist, or I have perfectionist tendencies. Probably a better way to say it. Yeah. And it's, we'll play a show and it could be a really good show. Everyone in the crowd could be really enjoying it, and I'll remember the one thing that didn't go well, or the one thing and
just focus on
so it's more for me, it's like the early days of a band. While I find it incredibly infuriating, it's probably the best time for it as well, because you're really honing what you can be and the potential for where you can get to, because you only have that once. I guess.
And there's sort of less sort of pressure as well.
That part is the fun part about it, the fact that you can just get on stage and enjoy what you're doing, because no one knows who you are. We've released one song, so that's all people know of it. So when they see the band live, for everyone else that watches it, they really enjoy it, and they like the fact that the one song, while it is representative of the band, I think the live show is way more powerful than the one song we've actually released. So people are normally quite shocked about it. It's just writing the songs, and we as the band record and produce all the stuff ourselves as well. So it's when something goes wrong, in the back of my mind I'm like, why did that go wrong?
It's kind of like being in the early stages of a romantic relationship. You're just in it with a bunch of other dudes generally, so it's kind of like
a relationship with 4 at the same time
that are all just different ends. But the great part about it is you get to, I don't know, it's like that slow down, speed up, slow down, speed up, what's going right, what's going wrong, and we get to kind of set our own pace, which is cool about the beginning part of it. We get to rewrite whatever we want to rewrite. We get to play as much as we want to play, and trying to slow down a little bit and enjoy it for what it is.
It makes it, that's it, the beauty of having one song released is no one knows what it should actually sound like. So we could go on stage and be like, that's exactly what the band should sound like. Play again next week and it'd be completely different, and go, that's what the band should sound like. So
you're still in that figuring out what you guys want to be.
Of course. The songs we played today, they're all the songs we know how to play. We don't know any more songs than that material. So we've got 7 songs, and we're still figuring out the direction of where the band could go.
So obviously a new band, obviously people are trying to like figure out what kind of sound you guys are. How would you describe the band without sort of picking a genre?
I'd just describe the band as a rock and roll band, personally. That's it. A rock and roll band with big riffs. That's it.
That's fair.
Little blues, a little Americana, little
definitely
Pink Floyd.
I didn't say
it. You said don't bring it up.
It's like the way to, I think, to look at it is, I've always wanted to be in like a stoner metal band, and like this is probably
they
the
were
closest.
All playing yesterday.
This is like the closest I can get with some of the riffs in this band to being in a stoner metal band without being in a stoner metal band, because you put Gillian singing over the top of it, and it's the juxtaposition of her voice with those riffs. But it's enough for me to be happy with it.
You guys have obviously just started up, but obviously you've been in bands before, that type of thing. What is like your favourite small venue, or just venue in general, that you like to play?
For me, it's not really about the venue, to be honest. I mean, it's so much about what that venue brings, if that makes sense. A vibe, a crowd, people who just want to be there. And we've played so many good ones, it's really hard to choose the best one. But the best venues are always the ones that bring people who just want to listen to new music, who just are excited to be out and hanging out with their friends and seeing new bands.
Like for Lyoness, I think one of the best venues that we played was the Monarch in Camden, actually. Like there were a lot of people. We played supporting our friends who were releasing an album. There were just loads of people out for a Thursday night out in London, and it was a busy room full of people who would never normally listen to the band, just loving it. And when you just play to a room full of people who enjoy music, like Gillian said, that's what makes it.
Yeah. So let's go all the way back. If you can remember, what was the first CD you ever bought with your own money? So you consciously made that decision, and you were like, I've got to get that.
It's the Lighthouse Family.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, that's about. And then after that, it was the Batman Forever soundtrack.
Nice.
Right.
What was on that? Can you remember?
Kiss from a Rose, Seal, Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me, you two. I'm gonna stop now.
I think my first CD was a Carlos Santana CD, actually.
Oh, that's way cooler than mine.
Yeah,
it was also my first concert as well.
Okay.
Mine was E17. I'm going to stop talking now.
Wow.
Followed up by the Smashing Pumpkins. That's
important.
That's better. Yeah, that is important.
Well, imagine if they were on the same show together.
With the Lighthouse Family in the middle.
I mean, that does sound like a kind of Glastonbury kind of lineup, doesn't it?
I think it could work.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so you're a new band. Like you said, not many people know about you guys. Would you like to start a rumour about Lyoness? It may or may not be true. Who knows?
Yeah. So we actually wrote Dark Side of the Moon first. And people don't know this because we all look really young, but secretly it's that Benjamin Button thing going on.
Yeah, so we're all witches, actually.
Yeah,
and we
so
don't age.
You know, I've been thinking about taking Gilmore to... I'm not going to finish it. I'm going to leave it there. I just can't do it. Sorry, David.
You're on a first name basis now.
Yeah, but well, hopefully when he sees this, it doesn't take me to court for saying that.
Okay, how many times have you seen them live?
None.
None?
Sadly, none. That's the problem. Like, whenever I've had an opportunity to go to see Gilmore play, we've been playing a show, or when I used to be in Gallows, we were touring. Yeah. So it's been one of those things, like, paths have never crossed. Yeah. And then he did the Pompeii reunion show a few years back, and it was just after Gillian had surgery.
Yeah.
So, because we spoke about going, like, the tickets were just ridiculous money to go. We spoke about going, but then, like, Gillian had hip surgery, so yeah, like, we couldn't go. So maybe one day.
Yeah, one day.
So you've got one single out so far. When is new music coming out?
November 15th. Second single's coming out November the 15th. And we've got 2 more shows. We've got a show next week on Sunday in Milton Keynes at the Crawford Arms. And then on November the 19th, we're playing a show at the Black Heart in Camden to support the release of the new single.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Cheers.